Well, hey guys, good morning. Hope you're doing well. It's another beautiful day out here on Old Hickory Lake. You know, all the fair weather friends are gone by this time, right? It's a little cooler out here in the mornings, and I've got the whole lake to myself. So what a beautiful day it is. I was thinking this morning when I was sitting out on my patio, it was pretty early, it was before daylight, and sun was coming up. I thought, man, it's going to be really, really beautiful day. I'm going to maybe go hook the boat up, tell Robin I'm going to go out to the lake. And when I got out here, I started thinking about, I'm just using this as an example. I started thinking about Tom Brady a little bit. I have no idea what's going on in Tom Brady's life, and it's none of my business, but I do try to watch people like that have had a measure of success and fame, and think, what are the good things, what are the bad things, what can I learn from that, what is it in his life that's missing, what is it that he did good. I don't think any of us could take away the fact that he's a superstar athlete, you know, whether you like him or not. 7 Super Bowl titles, I think. I'm not sure it's 6 or 7 Super Bowl titles. 45 years old, still playing at that level, although he's not very good right now. This year he's not very good, but that's beside the point. And I was thinking about this recent development with his announcement of getting a divorce. And first of all, I want to say that's very sad. I hate to hear that for the children and just for their marriage in general. So for me, that's pretty sad. And there again, I'm not casting stones, and I'm not saying whose fault. I don't know. None of us know. That's he and his wife's business to figure out. But when you've got everything, seemingly, when you look at it from the outside, and you've got wealth beyond belief, you know, on both sides. You know, she was a supermodel, and he was one of the greatest football players to ever play the game. And so money obviously is not a problem. I'm sure they have homes and personal possessions all over the world, and there's nothing tangibly that he could possibly want that he can't go and get today. Yet when you look at him, his eyes are hollow, right? There's a sadness that's there. And I don't know him personally. He's not somebody I'd probably want to hang out with or be around or anything like that, but I'm just taking it as an example. And if you pare that down a little bit and you look at all of our lives, you know, we're trying to amass and acquire, and I would simply say that based on all outward circumstances that Tom Brady is rich. And there's a lot of rich people out there. I've had the pleasure of being around a lot of rich people, you know, and seeing how they live their life and coaching a lot of those folks. And for me, the difference, though, is I'd rather be wealthy. Let me explain what I mean by that. I think if you're wealthy, I think that there's other components in your life that really matter more. And I also know a lot of wealthy people. And wealthy people, for me, this is not Webster's definition, but for me, is that they've got a purpose. There's a reason that they're getting up each and every day. There's meaning in their life. They get up, and it's not about acquiring just more things. Now, I don't want you to hear me wrong. A lot of you don't know me well, and I don't want you to think that I think something's wrong with making money. I don't. I like to make money, you know. It's a good tool in our lives. But if we're just after it for the sake of accumulating more so that we're rich, I'm not interested in that. That's not the game I want to play. I want to have significance in my life. I didn't have significance in my life decades ago when I was a young businessman. I wanted to be rich. That's what I wanted to do. I came from, you know, not a lot of money, and I wanted to experience what it was like to be able to go on trips and have a nice house and drive nice cars. So I don't fault anybody for wanting to do good. I teach people, I train people today to scale their business and to make money. But the greater side was introduced to me back in 2001, and it took a really horrific automobile accident to get my attention and to say, hey, what is the legacy that you're leaving? And at that time, it was like, well, hey, I made a little bit of money when I was young, and the truth of the matter is nobody cares. And so this reoriented my focus to make me really realize that significance, right, is lifting other people up, making a difference in the lives of other people. And I started really pursuing what would wealth look like then, right? Knowledge and skills and significance and empowering others and a purpose and developing strong core values, and that reorients your focus. And I look at people like David Green with Hobby Lobby. You know, they have 45,000 employees. I heard an interview this week where he says that they're giving away the company. And at first I was like, I don't understand that, until I dove a little deeper and understand his purpose behind that. And he has figured out what wealth is about. Truett Cathy with Chick-fil-A, you know, he figured out what wealth was about. It's just not about being rich. So my encouragement to you today is to not let it have to take a travesty in your life like I experienced, where I ran over and killed that pedestrian. It was a horrible thing. It really set me on my heels for a number of years, and it made me dive deep into what the purpose of my life was and the meaning and what it was that I was trying to accomplish. And so all I'm simply saying is, you young businessmen out there today that are on this trajectory just to make a lot of money, just to amass more things, continue to go after your aspirational goals. Like, I don't want to temper that. I want to encourage that, but I want you to do it with a different mindset. So just think, what is the meaning of my life? Like, why am I here? What is the purpose? Like, what is it I'm trying to accomplish? What are my core values? What are the things, the filters that I'm using in order to make these decisions in my life? What is the significant thing that I'm doing today that's possibly encouraging and changing the lives of other people? So it's just merely to get you to reorient your focus and to think about, hey, do I want to be rich or do I want to be wealthy? And I would just encourage you today to take the latter and be wealthy and impact the lives of other people, all the while enjoying yourself, being able to come out today like this, like a beautiful day. You know, I've got a nice boat and we live in a nice house. So don't think that I'm one of those guys, sell it, give it away to the poor and go out and live in a tent. I don't want you to do that at all. But if you're able to make a lot of money, you can be significant in the lives of other people. There are things that you can do, that you can use that resource, money, to go out and change the world and make it a better place to live. So what about you? Leave a comment below. You know, have you been chasing riches and you understand maybe wealth is what you're really after and not necessarily riches? Well, listen, you guys have a great day. I won't keep you long. Have a good one. We'll see you.